Okay. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. It's a test. I'm on the stage now. Let's see. Nene. Greetings, everyone. My name is Chimogi. You can see my name there. I just put the straight one there. I'll go into that in a sec. That might be the topic. Why? I want to be able to show comments on the stage. I hit continue here. I'm not even gonna do the thing about how this is better than names like Peter, Paul, all that. I'm just gonna explain my little name thinking there. Again, I stand by everything I've said before. I'm just adding to it. I can say everything every time now. Hold up. Let's say, please. Let's try it. Me. I know people think that is a weird connotation. It's just nothing like that. Please hold it on. And I can add an emoji. Venmo at OZ eBay. Walker. Shout out to my patrilineage. Here we go. Yes, here we go. Oh, do you guys not see my name when I do it like that? Anyway, let's flip this. Abum chim chim charu roku. Abum mamari hoku hoku. Abum poku and koku and ka. Okay. Web interface. Okay. Let's hit that button and see what happens. That minimized. Let's maximize. Okay, I suppose this is my face. Anyway, ancestors are telling me not to spend too much time here. Let's pray and then I'll explain the name thing I was talking about. Wow, they're really not letting me have too much time today. Governor, Auger. Is it? They're telling me to say is it in prayer because sometimes when I want to get rid of any possible mistake and say I do, Kukanatamato Bepe, Kukanatamato, same thing. But apparently a smaller way to say it is it. Just don't always want to use the maximum energy. Just, it's a sprint. It's not a long distance. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Anyway, I guess that makes sense because it's like if you're playing another sport, say other than track, when you're running, it's just a series of sprints. Although at some point it's best to walk. I see a lot of professional athletes doing that now, but I don't know, something's off. Anyway, I'll look into that in the future. So welcome to Chimoge's Comments. Very chill today. One prayer intention for me is the removal of my pain. Just been feeling some pain, and this is physical pain. I'm talking specifically. Just from the injury I got during my ordeal. I'll leave it at that. Not get too emotional. Just feeling some pain. Second prayer intention, just pray for my language. Prayer is important. You also see you can donate there. That's one way. The Venmo. Anyway, welcome to Chimoge's Comments. One thing I do is I test. This is the network. It's part of my media company, OG Hopefully you can check out the whole thing. Thank you to anyone joining me just now. This is the network for what is rightfully known as my Ekwensu. Ekwensu is not to be glorified, but we all have it, so it manifests. For example, what we call, say, notes, that's a subset of Ekwensu. So everyone has it. You just need to get it out. It begins your thought process. I'm learning about these things anyway. Ekwensu is my rival, but my Ekwensu is not part of the Ekwensu. Just plays the role, so these things are complicated. Anyway, let me get to it. When it comes to my name is Chimoge. That's my given name. Now, I want to say two things in regard to that. One, no one literally just has one name. That's not possible. You have your given name, but that's just a starting point. Two, at the same time, your given name is your most exact name. So when you wake up every morning, unless there's some people who are okay, if you wake up every morning, let me just say it like that. Let me start off. Minimize confusion. When you wake up every morning and you think to yourself, what is my name? Or say hi to yourself, that's the name you say, without force. If you're forcing to say, let me not excuse myself, that's bad luck. Say someone was named John, again, not a name I think anyone should be named, and that's your name, you just have to live with that. But say you start forcing yourself to say, my name is, let me use one that, say you start trying to force yourself to say, my name is, I'm just trying to think of a good name to use, because these are loaded things. Let me just say coffee. My name is Coffee. That's not helpful. You just have to acknowledge your name is John, right? So if you end up having a habit of waking up every morning and saying that your name is Coffee, that's by force. That's all I'm talking about. Anyway, so the point is, Shimoge is my name. I accept that. I like the reality of that. Hope to get a change in the future, but that's a process. You can't literally name yourself. Everyone should be named in a naming ceremony. I'm learning more about how those work. Knowledge, it looks like, has been lost to our category of life. But if you need a name change after your childhood, you have to have a naming ceremony. It just takes longer. It might take years or something. Anyway, the whole point is I wish to be your name, but you can't rename yourself. But at the same time, even though my name is better than 99% of the other names on the planet, even though it is, it's just not an appropriate name for someone in this world. So because we have a lot of memory in this world today, food, people who like to nitpick, people will sometimes dwell on the connotation of the name, even though their name is John or Peter or Paul. So I like to add on stuff. And to be clear, I'm adding on stuff in my language. Okay. If I say Chimoge, Ahambu Moge. Moge is my language, shorter form of Chimoge. It means I'm like, knowledge time, knows the time. Right? I'm not anglicizing it. I don't have an English name. No English name. Music I don't have an English name. Anyway. So the point is, that's why I put it there, because I'm trying a bunch of different things to optimize the transmission of my image. At the same time, when I'm working on my phone, especially, I don't always feel like adding stuff here. So my name is Chimoge. Just grow up. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, this is a test. Test been going well so far. Anyway. I think I need to do a live stream on my name specifically. Probably not. Not for a while anyway. I'll talk about it a lot. People know me. Know the stuff about it. Anyway. Abu Monyeke Zandu. What? Stop saying that. It's kind of fun to say. Abu Monyeke Zandu. This is putting the foot down, both in and outside the people. Anyway, Abu Monyua. I'm a person of this world. Anyway, it feels good, but I think it's just the desire to fly. I'm just gonna say it here. Oh Lord. Okay. Actually, no. Let me. All right, now I'll say it like this. Okay, obviously, no one in the world today can like soar above our heads, but I do believe our category of life has the ability to fly as a collective. I just think that two things have to happen. One, the world needs to get better so that the state of being is better, and then people in all categories of life can manifest different abilities. And then two, people need to get older. Again, I've been a proponent of the idea, which is backed by other people's research, that we're not reaching our max lifespan. So, that's a very serious issue. Anyway, the whole point is, a lot of things people do, myself included, I think is our desire to fly. Just want to soar. Then we do other things. Anyway, we hold on. Alerts of strange events. Everybody practice karate, the art of self-protection. One tip on that I'll share right now is, as much as possible, really, unless you're in a crazy situation, make it standard. Travel with at least 5 other people, yes. Who's with the safety. We're not an island. We are not the food that you can see scurrying around. Dirty complex is by itself. I'm referring to the category of life that's commonly referred to as a cockroach. And this is the funny thing: when they're bad, that is a cockroach. When they're when they're following their ideas well, it still has a lot of downsides. Anyway, that's why they're always in our house. Well, if you don't clean, it's always in your house. Anyway, a lot of these animals have requests for us. You know, we're the leaders of the world, so when a cockroach scurries up to you, it's begging. Anyway. I'm not say too much. The point of the test is for me to not stress myself too much, especially because I don't have notes with me. Let's pray the world gets good enough that my notes can just appear out of the ether. Don't have to write too much now. We are going one day over the mountain. Lord have mercy, before you can see crazy destination. You better not be on the corner. Anyway, I ain't done yet. I kind of want to feel that energy of people. Ooh. zoom out? I don't think so. Para Streamyard, para Streamyard. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to give out a bear in the hand of God today. Although you can check out my new art pieces about the hand of God out on the Moge Patreon. Check them out. My best work yet. Check those out. They're insightful, but I'm not going to give it out just because I don't have it prepared. I'm kind of, my energy is on other things. I think I do this about it today. Is there a way for me to... Hey. Now I should laugh. I should just say So that's what's speaking to me. Wow, that's interesting. Anyway, should I just not laugh? Magu, magu. I like kind of okay. I mean, you can literally call that animal the cat. The one that in English most people call the jaguar, Kalakan, the greatest man alive. Apparently, you can also call the other one I was saying is Kalakan, the one people call the frog, Agu. But they said something like everyone switches them, something like that. I'll look into that anyway. When you think about it, those are both apex predators. They just go, put in the mouth, they eat it. At least that's what it looks like. Anyway. Seriously, folks. Ugh, pain. Lower back pain. Just circle and get as best as I can. Anyway. Whew. Lord. Ooh. Is it? Easy. Same thing. Take it easy now. Be easy. Be cool.